Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Kryptonian saying here, bringing you guys a review for One Piece chapter 1004, and we got to get to the obvious elephant in the room. So, looks like Black Maria is on her way down there to where Kinemon and the rest of the Scabbards are, and I have to say, if that ends up being the case, those guys are in no condition to fight. Now, it was revealed that there is somebody trying to heal them and help them recover. So, you see a silhouette, but I can't quite tell who that is. But what I will say is that part aside, this is actually a pretty fun chapter to read. You have the chapter open up and you got Speed and she's talking with Tama and Tama is just doing everything she can. So you have this very heartfelt moment where she's saying that like each one of these dumplings is going to be enough to bring a person over to our side. And in all my life, I've never seen a world where Wano didn't have Orochi or Kaido calling the shots. I want to live in a world where Wano has Momo as the Shogun. I want to eat. I don't want to be hungry anymore. Like the way that she's drawn, I just wanted to reach through the screen and just hug her because she looks so cute and cuddly and like so adorable. But also, it's just like that's so impassioned right there. But that's such an overpowered ability to just be able to control your enemies. And you just see it in real time where Tama's getting more and more people brought over to her side. And you see where the numbers advantage is beginning to not necessarily shift in their favor, but they are getting some help. And what I like about this is that it just shows you that the battles aren't necessarily just with the super overpowered people like the Straw Hats fighting against all the officers, but you even got some of the lower level people wanting to get their hands dirty. And this is what I like about this revolution against Kaido is that it's not just the big guns coming out. This is basically all aspects of the country fighting for their freedom. And even though you have some people who don't know what's going on, it's the fact that so many people are being represented in this fight. I love what we're seeing right here. And I gotta say, like the battle with Franky is just going through and he's like, oh, okay, I'm fighting a dinosaur. That's cool. I'm about to be the asteroid. I'm about to wipe this motherfucker out. Watch this shit right here. Like the way that Franky's holding his own. Like I love this battle dynamic. And I like how even though Franky is fighting a super overpowered enemy, he still is looking for a way to come up with a counterattack. And when Nami and Usopp and Tama end up showing up and they got all the backup, even though you got Page One and Ulti and they're both coming through and they're like, I don't know what happened. They got all of our men to help them. It looks like this is Nami controlling them. Nami is watching as Ulti is jumping through the air. And she's like, I'm going to bash your skull properly this time. I'm like, oh shit, my girl's in trouble. It doesn't look like she's going to be able to get out of this one. That's when Nami is like, hey, watch out for heart paralysis. And she uses the thunder tempo. And what I like about this is that we're seeing again that like Nami and Usopp, again, they're supposed to be the weakest members of that crew. But when you're with a crew that badass, it's so hard to overlook the fact that they got some overpowered abilities themselves. Like Nami with that weather tempo is fucking busted. I like seeing that part. And I also like how Usopp is just adding to the legend of the legendary Usopp, where Usopp is going to be able to tell people that he has a super army that's at his beck and call because he's using the dumplings with Tama. And it's almost like Oda is paying off all those legendary tales of Usopp's like, yeah, I have an army at my beck and call and they do everything that I say, and now we're seeing the payoff for it right here. Like if Oda did that, that's a fucking hilarious troll move. But what I like here also is that Nami's saying, I need stronger lightning. So that's also more foreshadowing. They're like, okay, Nami, that power-up is coming. Big Mom, Nami, that something's going to happen. I'm not saying a straight-up fight, but I am saying that Nami's going to jack some of Big Mom's power. So I like that we're seeing just, again, that build-up towards that right there. And in a very sneaky way, you're seeing more similarities of just as you had, like, the Rocks Pirates and, like, you had all these super overpowered people in that crew. You're also seeing with the Straw Hats how the Straw Hat Pirates, like, Luffy has a very overpowered crew that is right there with them. And what I like here is that Franky shows, like, when you fight people this strong, you cannot under any circumstances take them for granted. Franky's looking around. He's like, wait a second. This dude ain't paying attention to me. The disrespect. I got something for you. He pulls out the victory slash and he gets a huge blow on his enemy. I like seeing that. And I like how I like how the scene then shifts over to Sanji. Sanji was able to take down a lot of the men that are out there on that battlefield, but you got Black Maria, and she's like, okay, Sanji, you're so strong, but it's so sad. You can't lay a hand on any type of women. If you can't put hands on us, then you're never going to be able to escape from this situation. Then when he learns that they're trying to get Nico Robin at the behest of Kaido, that essentially they're going to tear off all of Nico Robin's limbs and they're going to torture her for however many years it takes until she's able to do what Kaido and Big Mom want, and then they'll ultimately end up killing her off. What I like here is that Sanji looks up, and for the first time, Sanji has a pissed off expression. He's saying, you can underestimate Nico Robin at your own peril. So again, Nico Robin versus Black Maria, that's an obvious setup. And what I like here is that Sanji's letting them know, you can't fuck with us like that. Like, you're really overconfident. But Nico Robin is on some next shit. And I think it's so fascinating that you could see Nico Robin versus Black Maria. That's actually a fight that I'm kind of curious to see how Robin's going to fight, just based off of how her abilities would work with Black Maria. That's going to be something very interesting to see that. So, I mean, overall, this was a fun chapter, man. This was a very fun chapter. I like how King is giving out the orders, but when Sanji is hearing that Kanema and the rest of them are out, it's almost like Oda's telegraphing that Sanji, when Nico Robin shows up, Sanji's going to go out there to King, and Sanji's going to be one that's fighting King. So this is going to be very good, man. This is a nice setup chapter. This is fun to see. So my chapter question to you guys is, between Nico Robin and Black Maria and Sanji versus King, which one are you more excited to see? Let me know down in the comment section below. But as always, guys, like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end of the video, guys. Have an awesome day.